Hello everyone, welcome to Bollywood Bubble. It's going to be Celina Jaitly joining us today and it's going to be a fun conversation. If you guys have any questions, please do let me know. Hello!
Hi! Hi! This is so
How
weird.
are you?
This is so weird for me.
But wait, it was so easy, right?
Yeah,
It was just a clickbait.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
How are you doing? You look so stunning.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Oh my God,
See me at 5 o'clock.
You should see me at 5 o'clock in the morning.
All my three kids wake
All
me
my
up.
3 kids wake me up.
I do not look like this.
I do not look like this.
Yeah, but you really look really fresh and stunning. Right? What is the time right now out there?
It is around 3.
It is around 3:40 in the afternoon.
Okay. So I'm gonna begin this conversation with, of course, season's greetings.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Tell me how did this happen? Because a lot of people have already started talking so good about it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I think
There is a reverb.
there is a reverb
my
on
voice.
hearing my own voice.
It happened firstly round.
Firstly round, the director.
And I go back a long
And I go
way.
back a long way.
And once upon a time,
We were in Egypt
together, and I was there as for some official work.
for some
And
official work.
Ram made this
Ram made this amazing
all
film
the,
of me and all the setting of God sciences
and everything, and
and
I told
everything.
Ram,
And I told Ram to watch and we both filmmaker and we both make a film together.
and then years passed.
And then years passed.
Ram made this amazing
Ram made this
walk with my
walk with my very dear friend.
and the movie did very well.
The movie did
And
very well.
then Ram
Then Ram did this picture of
both of us have a Bengal background.
both of us have a Bengal background.
Rituda, we were very and film legendary filmmaker. So everything sort of fell into space.
Everything sort of fell into space and I just got both my parents.
And my
My
was
mother's one class which was to meet
and Ram
and Ram with this
is one of the most important
film
is the mother-daughter relationship.
mother-daughter
My
relationship.
mom is played by the
My mom is
gorgeous and
played by the
amazing
gorgeous and
Celina.
amazing
And I was
like,
this is a sign from above.
this is a sign from above.
I must do
I must
this.
be.
And Ram narrated this to me
Ram narrated this
in
to
my
me.
car
In my car,
getting a fine
while I was getting a fine in Dubai
because I had parked
because I had
no parking
no
zone.
parking, no parking.
Are you serious?
And yeah, so we paid the fine
so we paid the fine and we went on to meet the movie.
and the rest is history.
the rest is history.
So I wanted to ask you, it's been a while that we've seen you in the movies and on the screen. So doing this one was a conscious decision. Were you rejecting projects that have come your way or were you waiting for the right
Yeah,
one? What was happening?
Yeah,
I've been in this industry मैं थक गई थी to tell you. And when I met my husband, all I wanted was to enjoy married life. Then I became pregnant. With twins. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
First go. And then the twins came. And then that's when the action started.
That's when the action started.
And you know what? I really enjoyed that whole phase of motherhood and United Nations
Working with United
as
Nations.
a goodwill ambassador. I really enjoyed that aspect.
Really enjoyed that aspect.
My platform.
Use my
And all that I had achieved,
to actually get some great news out.
and I did a lot of work with the women
Who are also by the way social.
and for LGBT rights.
For LGBT rights.
This was amazing. This is what I
This
wanted
was
to
amazing.
do.
This is what I wanted to do. And
When Ma fell ill, and it was one of her wishes.
it was one of her wishes that.
So that's the
I wanted to also tell you that
That's the
that renowned reviewers have also spoken about your performance. I believe they've already seen the film and they've spoken about season's greetings. They've taken your name specifically and appreciated your work as well and given it good stars. So what would you want to say with the love that's already flowing your way?
My God, I think it's my
My
mother.
God, I think it's my mother.
It's the credit goes to the
It's
captain
the
of the
credit
ship,
goes to
Ram,
the captain of the ship, Ram,
because I don't think it was
because I
possible.
don't
And
think it
working
was
with such
possible.
amazing
And
people, not
working with
because
such
Ram
amazing,
is a friend.
not because Ram
Uh,
is a friend.
Lilet ji,
Led G,
such
uh,
a
such
such an amazing actor.
an amazing actor.
Lilet ji
You
did
know,
a workshop
Led
with
G
me
did a
coding
workshop
before we
with me,
started.
coding before we started.
And
Oh,
there
And
were times when we
there
were
were
in the
times when we
workshop
were in
till
the
3 a.m. in
workshop
the
till
morning.
3 a.m. in the morning.
And all I wanted to tell
And all I
Ram and
wanted to
Lilet
tell
was,
Ram
please,
and
I
Lynette
want to
was,
sleep and
please,
I
I
want
want
to
to
Pani
sleep and
Puri.
I want to
Stop
eat
it.
Pani Puri.
I'll
Stop
come to
it.
India.
I'll come to India.
Eat
Years
Pani
I want
Puri
to
and go to
eat
sleep.
Pani Puri and go to sleep.
And
I know,
the
right?
thing is this, that
The thing is this, that
when something has to work
when
out,
something has to
everything
work
aligns.
out, everything
So for
aligns.
me, I think it is
For me, I think it is
the experience of
the experience of
uh, all these years plus
all these
the break
years
was good
plus
for me.
the break was good for me.
you know. And
There's a
the
fan.
And
Yeah, sorry.
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 No, no, no,
Go
sorry,
ahead.
sorry, sorry, sorry. Go on, go on.
No,
One
please.
second, I'm just going to connect my earphones because your voice is echoing.
Yeah, I know it's echoing a lot. Hi guys, thank you. Whoever's sending me so many hugs, thank you so much. I love you too.
There's a fan question here.
I say your name. Okay.
There's a fan question here which I would like to pop out because it's somebody asking which was your toughest role by far.
I I haven't reached a point where I would say, but Season's Greetings, a tribute to Rituparna Ghosh, was definitely tough because I lost both my parents a few months before this happened. And I remember I used to cry after every shot, and Ram used to, pacify me because I was very shattered and broken at that time. And especially the fact that this movie it targets to a certain level the relationship between a mother and a daughter as well. It targets that we also have for the first time a transgender actor in a mainstream film. So I think I would say this was very difficult for me to do because I was mentally completely shattered. I think Ram had to build me again from the scratch to do this project. And many times I thought, no, I shouldn't do it. But then I remembered my mother's last few conversations that I had with my mom. And yeah.
I'm sure then this movie has to be your best. It goes without a doubt. Like you just said that you also have a transgender, in the film. You've always been somebody who has, supported the LGBT community always. So have you seen any changes by far? Abhi jaake jab people have made it very common now. It's general. Now we've generalized the entire thing. Do you think it is really like that,
I
or
think ever
there's
since
still people here?
1977 was revoked in India, this is a new lease of independence and right to freedom for millions of people across our country, not just the trans people, but also the LGBTQI. I would like to include everyone, the lesbian, gay, transgender, intersex, bisexual, everyone when I talk about LGBT rights. And you know what? It's very wrong of us to say कि उनके rights होने चाहिए. Everybody should have the same subset of rights is my thinking. And
Absolutely.
also in cinema, LGBT people were always used as a comic relief, as someone to make fun of, or someone completely sexed up who wants to have sex all the time, which is absolutely ridiculous. They are taxpayers just like you and me. There are some who are also from the very from the lower I've been speaking so much German for the past 1 year living in Austria, the word. But there are people who are not economically strong. And I just feel that this law being revoked, this old British law, Section 377 being revoked, has given a new meaning of life to millions of people across the world. And this was the right time to make this film because this is not about LGBT rights, but this is about people as they are, whom they love. If I love a woman, I love a woman. If I love a man, I love a man. If a trans person wants to get married to a man and live a normal life because they did not choose to be born that way, they have their own challenges. And I think this is a time just to celebrate being a human being, celebrate relate the different seasons of life.
Beautifully, beautifully said. I also just really, a little since it's a lockdown. Otherwise, we would have been able to meet you personally for the promotions of season's greetings, of course. But now that we are doing it this way, were you around when this entire pandemic was shoot up?
I am in Austria, and honestly, I'm just 3 hours away from Italy, which is the worst hit countries with the pandemic. We have been under a lockdown since January, and January के end से हम लोग under lockdown हैं यहाँ पर, and यहाँ पर तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा strict है. If you go out, you can pay up to €1,000 fine to the police, which is around 80,000 INR. So rupees. So we are taking this very, very seriously, and this is what I want to tell everyone that uh, this is nothing to joke about. This is something very serious. This is a super bug. कहा जाता है कि this is a super bug, and this is life threatening, and there is no
Absolutely.
So we must listen to our government. We are so lucky in India and Austria to have an amazing government who actually cares about the people and is going out of this way. And on your show, I would really like to take this opportunity to thank all the frontline workers. Dil se thank you to all the doctors, all the nurses, all healthcare professionals, our police. Mashallah, it's such an amazing job, and our army, who, despite the COVID, despite any freaking thing on this earth, are there protecting our borders from terrorists, from whatever there is, and also aiding us in this fight against COVID. Thanks to our great government and. Today to call myself an Indian, and I'm so happy to see the solidarity of people, the solidarity of press, the important role that you all are playing in the part of fighting the pandemic. This is not one person's war. ये सबका युद्ध है, ये सबकी लड़ाई है, and we all have to actively participate in it, and that is why I have brought my film to safely entertain you within the safety and security of your home. So don't forget, it's released on 15th of April on Z5, and please, all of you have to watch.
We are definitely not missing out on this one, because we've been missing out on you a lot, and now we're not going to miss out on this project. Also, I really wanted to say that you have such a beautiful mindset, and the way you speak is so well polished, and which is why you're a beauty queen. We know there's no other reasons to it. So I just wanted to ask you that आप beauty pageants जीत चुके हो. You've been there with those crowns, and you've also judged a lot of them. Do you see the beauty pageants now and back in time have different levels and different perspectives now?
I think it's not that. It's beauty is a trend, is what I'm noticing right now. It never used to be about what is trendy then. Yeah. Now beauty is all about what is trending. What the idea of beauty changes from every year to year. I feel that personally. I feel that beauty is overall. Beauty is not just about how you look or how great your body is. Beauty is overall. It has to be a package deal. And we have to come across that one great girl who is a package deal, the right package to go and represent us internationally. But I'm not saying the girls who are representing us are not the package deal. Absolutely not. I think they are wonderful girls. It also depends on the time and the flow of time and what people like and what people don't like. But every girl who wants to be a beauty queen, I say, don't just work on your looks and your body. Most of the girls focus so much on their body, they focus so much on the way they look, they don't focus on the overall package that they represent. You have to become India when you go there. I was just 5 feet 6 inches when I stood a runner-up at Miss Universe in 2001. And I was one of the shortest contestants, and everybody said it's not possible. You have to be at least above 5 feet 10 inches. And I was just 5 feet 6 inches when I went for Miss Universe, and I was one of the shortest contestants to be a runner-up at Miss Universe. And what I would like to say is that you have to be that package. You have to carry your country with you. You have to become India when you go there. Like Lara, like Sushmita, like Aishwarya, like Priyanka, all these girls, they never went as just the face or the body. They went as this
like you.
thank you, force to reckon with. And I think a lot of girls should work on their inner self, their confidence, that when you walk into in your room, they notice your aura before they notice how beautiful you are or how lovely your body is, you know. So that is important.
How nicely said. So I'm going to ask you one cliched question, okay, which is a very beauty pageant question. What is beauty to you now? Now that so many years have passed by in the industry and everything has been said and done, and you are now happily settled as well. What is beauty to you now?
Beauty to me right now is how my sons look at me. You know, sometimes I wake up at 5 a.m. I have twins who are 8 years old, and the youngest one is 2 years old. And sometimes my baby, the youngest one, Arthur, wakes up at 5 a.m. in the morning. My hair is and believe me, I don't think I look like a beauty queen from any angle at that point. And then he looks at me and he says, Mama, I love you. So that is beauty for me. It's always about how people perceive you wherever you go. When I go to United Nations in New York, people say, "Oh, that is India." They don't say that is Celina Jaitly or that is former Miss India. They say, "Oh, there comes India." And that is beauty to me, that you are able to exude an aura, image that is beyond you as a human being. That is beauty to you. And that's what most women, girls need to hold. You are not as big as your last post on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. You are as big as you are when you last saw yourself in the mirror. So be proud, love what you see in the mirror. It's so important to love. Always praise your best aspects, hold them, polish them, work on them, and continue to love yourself. That is very important.
I know, right? That's so that I love listening to you. Actually, I'm just loving this conversation. I just feel like you should just go on, and I'll keep listening. But I also wanted to ask you that ये भी बहुत सालों से चल रहा है. The standard is like literally बिठाया हुआ है कि लड़कियां गोरी होती है तो सुंदर होती है. जो अभी भी लोगों के दिमाग में है. Even a lot of actresses are still endorsing fairness beauty creams. So what would you say on that? I mean, there's a lot of girls who sit upset thinking that okay, they're dark, that means they're not pretty.
You know, this is that I got so many offers in my entire career and even now to endorse fairness creams, and this is something I have endorsed the vaginal treatment cream after I delivered twins, but I have always refused to endorse fairness cream because fairness cannot be a measured beauty. You know, where the color of your skin should not even be is not at all a category on being the color of your skin, the color of your eyes, the color of your hair. Beauty is beauty irrespective. That's it. I mean, we have some beautiful, gorgeous, dusky beauties in our own film industry. There's Deepika, there's Bipasha, my God. I remember when I saw Bips as a 16-year-old for the first time. She was taking part in Ford Supermodel. And I said, my God, how gorgeous is she? I went and sat in the sun for a few hours just to get that beautiful golden skin tone that she had as a dusky beauty. You know, so I'm just.
You all have worked together too, right? In No Entry.
Yes, and we go back
yes.
long again, Kolkata days. So I'm just telling you that it is so wrong that I hated these ads कि अगर तुम मिस इंडिया बन जाओगे, अगर तुम फेयरनेस क्रीम लगाओगे, तुम्हें जॉब मिल जाएगी या तुम्हें पति मिल जाएगा. Come on. अगर फेयरनेस से पति मिलेगा तो वो पति को तो बाबा छोड़ दो गंगा के किनारे. Not deserving.
Absolutely. So tell me, like you just said that coming back to lockdown and the pandemic, you just said that it's extremely strict out there. I mean, you just can't keep heading out time to time. But here in India, there are a lot of people who are still taking it very lightly. Though the cases are going up very, quickly every single day. So there are a few people who are still playing down, they are having their cricket matches. So what would you want to say to them? Because, you're a role model. People get inspired by things that you say. So what would you say to them?
There is a reason why our government has locked down one of the biggest countries, if not a country, the only subcontinent of the world. You know. So what I would like to say is that iske piche there is a big reason. Please follow what the government has to say. This is a dreadful disease, and ultimately it causes either organ failure or a pneumonia, which is viral in nature. And ये viral pneumonia जो है इसका कोई cure नहीं है. Organ failure जो which is triggered by COVID-19 इसका कोई cure नहीं है. And most importantly, you may be young and fit and say that I am absolutely fine. You may be a silent carrier and infect an older person in your family, an elderly person who's fragile, whose immunity is not strong enough. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to infect your father, your mother, your grandparent. You don't want to do that. So please, for everyone's sake, maintain safe distance. Be at home with the people you're living with. Don't go out. Only sabji bhaji. That's it. At the time stipulated by the government. Be responsible towards yourself and everyone around you in your house. Simple.
Absolutely. Well said. Okay, so I'm going to jump back to season greetings now. Tell me, when you went back on the sets for shooting for this one, how did you feel? Was it a new place or did you feel like home?
No, I mean, I'm always at home on sets, but this was very special because we were shooting in Calcutta. And Kolkata is hometown. It is memories. Every corner of Kolkata is one memory of my parent, of my friends, of adda, of food, of being a young girl, of turning into a teenager. So this was a very, very emotional journey for me, being back in Kolkata and shooting Seasons Greetings. And thank God it was with Ram Kamal and with people I love, my producer Aritro and everyone. It was just a phenomenal experience for me to be there and do this movie. But one of the first things that I can tell you, because when I shot Seasons Greetings, I've been already living abroad for 9 years. So the first thing that came to my mind is you can take the Indian out of India or out of Kolkata. You cannot take the Kolkata or India out of the Indian. That will always remain.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm going to just ask this question. I hope it doesn't trigger you. It's just a lot of people say that once you lose somebody in life, or you probably are hurt with something, or something wrong has happened to you, or something that is emotionally challenging,
Yeah.
that turns you into a better performer. Is that true? Has that been with you?
A lot of actually you it must hold some point, because a lot of one of a very prominent reviewer, film critic, said that to me this morning, and said that whatever you've been through, it comes across very strongly in the film. But I wish people didn't have to take this. Some people are just born. Some people have to work very hard to become good actors. And I guess I had to go through my own share of trials and tribulations to become that. But I will agree with my friend critic Manju, who told me this also this morning. It is true, because an incident, khuda na kare, anyone loses their parents. I lost both my parents within few days of each other, literally. So for me, it was, and our child as well. So everything happened in a very, very, it was like being in a movie. Half the times I was, that is this reality? What is happening? But these are the seasons of life. They change you. They make you into a person which you never thought you could be. You don't realize how strong you are until you're put in hot water, you know. And I
I
realized,
absolutely feel you. I
yeah.
feel you.
And I feel, but it is a very high price to pay for being a good actor, is losing all the people you love. That's one of the highest prices you can pay for being an actor.
It's gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. We're gonna watch the film. I'm sure you've done really well. We've been waiting to watch you, and it's gonna be a delight. Now I'm gonna ask you one happy question. Once this lockdown goes off, what is it that you're gonna run to do?
I'm
The
going to
first
fly
thing.
to India and eat pani puri.
We're all craving for it here.
Everybody comes and asks for all hoity-toity dishes, and Celina comes and she says, "Deep bhajata kothay?" And that's in Bengali, where is the food that I like. This is a very big speciality of Kolkata, and of course, pani puri ta kothay? I'm always He's always teasing me. He says, instead of asking for all glamorous food, Celina arrives in India and then She asked for all these things. Yeah, I can't wait to see my country. I can't wait to be back in Bombay. All my friends, all wonderful people that I've worked with, I spent my life with.
We can't wait to see you too. So we're just hoping that this coronavirus just goes away, shoes off from our lives, and we get to see you again. Okay, I'm gonna take a last question now. That is another this thing now. Every actor when we interview, we have to ask this: that what do they do for their skin? But I'm sure you're gonna tell us the truth because you are a beauty queen, like we all see. Tell us something that you do. Yeah, come on. We also want to do something at home now with our skins
You'll
and
be
glow.
surprised how much chanting a mantra affects your skin.
Really?
Yes. People, if you want good skin, one of the best ways, because it's not just about having great skin, it's also having the glow exuberate from within. Any mantra you like the Gayatri mantra, you like the Mahamrityu Anjaneya mantra, you like any mantra you like. You just want to say Om Mani Padme Hum, but say it, say these mantras. Take some time out for yourself to connect with yourself, with your inner self. I feel just chanting, doing 3 or 4 malas a day, it really helps me a lot, even to just calm down and not kill everyone. All my boys. I'm the only girl
Okay.
in my
Okay.
house. I have 4 boys. So that also helps
Must be a mess, though.
frustrated mom.
But then that makes you a boss, babe. That
Yeah,
makes you a
yeah,
boss,
makes them
babe.
positive. But I think that it's good because it connects you. And yogurt, eating lot of dahi.
Dahi.
Yes, I love to
Okay. So
eat dahi
thank God.
and dahi on my face.
So, like I said, I wanted to ask you this because I knew I would get different answers from you and not the same besan and honey laga ke bed. I'm so glad you said
No,
this about
you cannot,
chanting. I'm gonna
nothing
try.
topical can fix your skin, that is for sure. You can go to any doctor, anyone, and ask, they'll say, always your hormones. How are your hormones? How is your body from inside? That's going to reflect on your skin. And it has been proven scientifically that chanting or following any discipline along with exercise, like mantras, I believe in mantric healing. So I do a lot of mantras. They have some power in them, a vibration, a frequency to level the hormones of your body, your endocrine it makes your endocrine glands secrete the hormones in the right level, and that obviously has to have a positive impact on your skin, but only one
This
do ek hafta se kuch nahi hoga, और करने को मांगो.
so like you just said about this endocrine, it's the happy bones they say, right? The happy hormones.
No, that is
Is
not.
it
The
that?
endocrine gland is the gland which releases hormones in our body. The happy
Okay,
hormone is
okay,
the pheromone.
okay,
Yes.
okay,
So that
okay.
I hope I'm right. But the happy hormone is the pheromone, but all the hormones which are responsible for making our skin beautiful are released by a specific gland in our body to keep all our endocrine system, which releases the hormones into the body. So these
Yeah. So I've come back here. So before we end this conversation, I would want you to tell your fans how much you love them and how much you miss them because they missed you a lot, and there are a lot of messages here. I
Yes,
see
I
them,
know.
and
Thank you guys for tuning in. Means a lot. I hope you all are safe with your loved ones, with your family, in the best of health and spirits. God protect you, God bless you. But listen to our government, listen to the guidelines. That's the best thing that you can do. If you have a little extra, give to someone who doesn't have. That is something that you can do. And most importantly, take this time to spend time with your family, spend quality time with your loved ones, do mantras, eat dahi, and just tune into my film season's greetings, releasing on 15th of April on Z5 and Z5 Premium. And do leave a message on at Celina Jaitly Official, my Instagram ID, and tell me how you like the film. And I might just go live with one of you.
wow, wow, that's a lovely call. We are definitely watching this one, and I'm going to personally message you about it. And I'm waiting for the 15th. I'll surely watch this one.
Thank you, dear. Thank
So
you. And you yourself are so lovely. Thank you for such a lovely interview. I love talking. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for being so sweet to us. And I was really, really happy. I just wish there was no coronavirus because this could have been a personal chat. We would have been together in the studio. But next time for sure. So I hope you stay safe until then and we meet soon.
Meet soon. Khuda Hafiz and namaste to all my friends. I love you all. God be with you.
Thank you so much. Lots of love. So, guys, that was Celina Jaitly with us. I hope you all liked the conversation. If you all did, do not forget to also subscribe to our YouTube channel because this conversation is going to go up right there. Also, stay hooked on to our Instagram because we will keep coming live with your favorite stars. And I hope you all are home, safe, and sound. Until then, I'll see you tomorrow, probably for the next live. Tab tak. Wait. Bye. This was your host, Drishti Pathak, signing out.